Hello, good morning today. I hope you guys having good week so far. It's the first day of this week. Monday is the 5th, right? Welcome to the stream, guys. Come along, say hello, don't be shy. Nice and comfortable day today, hopefully. Live from New York, guys. Come say hello. We're picking up this rider. Man, summer is over already. Only a couple weeks left. It went by like in the blink of an eye. Summer goes really quick. The winter is miserable. So what is this rider here? Hi, what's your name?
Nana.
Let's go. Let's go. What's wrong with driving, man? It's like they never drive. What's wrong with her?
I'm just gonna get down around here.
Right here?
Yeah.
All right, no problem.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Anytime.
Thank you.
Take care.
You too. Have a great day.
Take care. You too. Thanks. Man, some drivers, man, I don't know where they come from. Literally, she got a New York plate, but obviously she's probably either Long Island or upstate or Westchester. Clearly, there's a turn signal, right? I mean, there's an arrow to left, so obviously it turned green twice, and she's still standing there. Unbelievable. Ray, what's up, brother? How you been? Man, you gotta deal with the pedestrian, you gotta deal with the bikers. Bike lane, it's a suicidal lane, I swear. Like before it was dropped that girl at New York University Dental School. It's nice. I mean, you want to be a dentist, you know, it's not easy working on teeth, man. Like a confined place, your mouth, you know, like small place. Even if you become dentist, you cannot work on your teeth. Somebody has to do the work to fix your teeth, right? Yeah, I was 3 days ago. I was at the dentist, you know. vision, and eventually I'm tired of doing the root canal. I'm doing an implant. It costs about $2,500, but it lasts a lifetime. Yeah, I'm taking advantage of my health benefit, man. It's not gonna be there for me within the next 2 months, basically, right? Because I'm no longer going to be an employee by the end of September, I guess, right? I mean, look, it is what it is. It's nice to be an employee because you could tap into your unemployment benefit, healthcare, dental, vision. But unfortunately, things have to change. Yeah, stupid rebel, man. That was my intent initially when I actually got on board with this platform, is because the healthcare. But no, they no longer wants us to be employees. They want to switch to independent contractors, which is fine with me. Because I already know how to shop for healthcare. You know what I mean? Like next, I'm gonna stay with the same health provider, right? But I'm gonna pick and choose what I want for my healthcare. You see what I mean? Because every year you have to elect your healthcare. You know, company that provides you with healthcare, but you gotta elect your healthcare, what you want specifically, right? PPO is the best plan because it offers you everything, 100%. Even dental. Full coverage. Punk rocks. Sitting right there on the sidewalk with their dogs. Hey, some of them right there, living right there underneath the scaffolding. Man, at least we don't have those type like encampments that they have, you know, they have in other part of, you know, like Washington State. I mean, Washington, what do you call it? Seattle, San Francisco. What else? Who else has encampment also? Yeah, California, LA, which is the Skid Row, right? Skid Row is crazy, bro. The cops is looking at me. He sees me, I'm messing around with the phone, but it's part of our job, man. Like, as much as don't want to actually stop, you know, like touching the phone, it's basically part of the ride share, right? You gotta, you know, accept ride, cancel ride, look where you're going. I mean, I don't have to, I mean, obviously here, it's kind of weird with this app. It's really suck. It's not, I don't like this app, man. It's not as intuitive as Uber Lyft app. City bike, they switch from all traditional bikes to e-bikes. You see like this one here? it's a fast bike, man. But you gotta pedal. It's an assist. You know, you can't just like push it and it goes, right? You just gotta keep rotating that, you know, pedal motion in order for you to, you know, keep going. But you know, City Bike, you know who bought City Bike, right? It's a Lyft. Lyft actually bought the City Bike. They acquired City Bike. But now they raised the rental 20%. Man, that's a huge hike. I actually never been on those bikes before. Honestly, I've never even rented one. But I'm more likely to come handy someday. I'm gonna have to like get on a bike, and I mean, it's a really nice way to get around. But you gotta be a responsible biker, man. You can't be like mean to the drivers, to motorists, because most of the bikers are like that, man. They think they own the road. This is good opportunity for me to go through a red light, right? It's a good opportunity for me to go through a red light because it's an emergency vehicle. Some people, they see the emergency vehicle behind them and they sit there. I don't get it. This guy's got his own Vespa right there next to me. It's fast. Look at that Vespa, man. It's 150 cc's. $150 ccs. That's this displacement of the cylinder and the piston, right? $150 cc's. You could ride that scooter on a highway, no problem. I mean, 150 cc. I mean, you could get up to like 80 miles on that scooter right there. 70, maybe 70. One of the scooters by Yamaha don't make them anymore. I don't get it, man. You know, when something is good, why can I face it, right? Why face something if it sells, right? But I guess manufacturers, man, they want to sell you something that breaks, right? So you can buy parts, get another car. But I refuse to get rid of my Toyota Camry, man. It's got 320,000 miles, and it's still going strong, man. It's amazing. Toyota, that's a solid car, man. But I don't like the new Camrys, man. The 2025 Camrys, they look very ugly from the front. They should have kept the same grille, right? See, the Camry, the last generation, you know, from 2019 to 2024, basically, to 2024, yeah, because the new generation is 2025. Damn, 3 accessible, wheelchair accessible vehicles right there, one next to the other one. How come? Well, you know why? I'm gonna tell you why. Because you could get a plate. You could get a plate for wheelchair accessible. If you buy a wheelchair accessible vehicle, they give you a plate. But people don't want to deal with disabled people, which is really bad, you know. Honestly, you don't get too many accessible rides sometimes. You don't get too many accessible rides. But if you do, But if you do, it's easy. It's not a big deal. Oh yeah, I'm picking up a passenger. Traffic agent, she's waiting for me. She said, "You waiting for the bus? Well, you've been on a bus stop." I was like, "Okay, man. I'm picking up a passenger." Yeah, but she's sitting there. You know what I'm gonna do? See, that's what I don't like about passengers, man. Freaking retarded, man. They know they request a car, but they don't want to be there to wait, to come and just wait, right? See, she's there, right? If I sit there, you see, back then, it was hard for the traffic agent to write your ticket because they have to write it manually. Like now, all they could do is just come and scan the shit quick, fast. As soon as it's scanned, there's no going back. As soon as they scan the registration, it's not going back. There's nothing they could do to revert it, right? And they print it out right there quick. But the problem is this, what's her name? This guy's name, Quinn. Anthony Quinn. Man, Anthony Quinn was a good freaking actor, right? One of his movies called Passage. Anthony Quinn, actually, I think he's half Mexican. He did a bunch of these Western movies, right? Anthony Quinn, my boy. Who's the other one? Kojak, right? You remember, guys, Kojak, right? What was his name? Kojak. I forgot his name. I met him one time. I swear to God. Talis Savalas. Yeah, Talis Savalas. Yeah, Talis Savalas is American. American actor, man. See, people die, man, We're all going to die. All going to die, man. One day. I canceled this freaking trip, man. Let me see. Man, a big ass, I fucking don't want to go to JFK, man. This is a JFK trip. Yeah, the you know, like you know what happened right now? I used to do a trick, and they never knew. I was doing it all the time. Where if I wanted to cancel a trip on this platform, because as an employee right now, I cannot cancel this trip, right? But I have my way of canceling it. But now they won't let me do it. They won't let me do that. You know, my trick, right? Finally, they fucking came out. Hey, what's your name?
Quinn.
Alright,
Sorry about that.
no problem. No problem. They just don't let us stop there because I was gonna get a ticket for parking
Oh.
next to the bus stop.
Oh.
There you go.
Thank you.
All right, no problem.
Good day.
Take care. See why I hate to come at JFK, man? It's too much work for me. It's so much, putting energy into like going through traffic. And you see how I get here? I have my way of getting here, I don't like sitting in traffic. That's why I was gonna I'd do any trip, man. I don't care. You wanna go all the way to Canada? I don't wanna come to JFK. I don't wanna go to JFK, man. Freaking too much work, dude. They found out about that trick. I couldn't even actually cancel the trip. I couldn't cancel the trip now. JFK is a freaking disaster. You can see this construction, man. It's gonna go on for another 4 or 5 years, at least 4 years. There's so many ways that you can leave the airport. No, it's one way in, one way out. Yes, they want to do this. Yes. I just don't like this traditional way of exiting the airport right here. I don't like it. Joshua, how you doing, my friend? I like your entry, man. Always you calm and bless everyone. Some people sometimes they don't even say hi. They're just like, yo. Fucking hate yo, man. So when somebody call you hey, yo, that's disrespectful. You know that, right? Very fucking disrespectful. I'm gonna do it to people that do it to me, right? If they say yo, I'm gonna say yo. You see how Ray comes to say good morning and the family? Yeah, I was about to say Ray says good morning, and then the phone fucking start buffering. You know, you go to some places where there's no cell towers, right? So you can't have, you won't be able to have service. But clearly, you see what I'm talking about? And even there's some places where they don't want people to have cell service. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Yeah, they don't want you to have cell service. Why? For some reason. For some kind of security measures or they don't want you to detonate a bomb using a cell phone. Secret services, man. Everything is. Damn, this guy. He has a lot of load on that truck. I mean, eventually that load is gonna fall. I think it's not secure. I don't think it's secure. That load is not secure on that truck, man. See, I bet you right here in this stretch right there, it's gonna buffer. Look, and you know what's going on here? Is where JFK stores all the oil, all the kerosene, right? They use for their. This is where they have all the distribution from here. Trucks, they come to fill up and they go back to the tarmac, you know, to fill up the trucks. Am I buffering? No, I'm not buffering right now. Yeah, man, this place is hazard right here. You see these things? They look like refineries. That's where they have stored JFK have all this kerosene stored right here on the left. And there's a creek right here. It doesn't take a genius why they even have that stuff next to the creek, right? If anything happened, they can use the water to, you know, to basically, you know, like, I mean, obviously that's what I see from here on this side. Look, you see how far I came here? I'm more likely I'm gonna have to go back to JFK to pick someone up. So far, no request from JFK. See, I told you, and you see, I'm not seeing I cannot see the pickup, right? And I have 8 seconds to accept this, right? And I bet you it's actually an airport. It's actually, yeah, it's an airport job. You know, I'm gonna go back this way because this is the easiest way to go back. I told you, right? And I bet you this passenger, and I can see this is from Terminal 8, right? This guy's not gonna be there where he's supposed to be, whomever the person is. man-made reservoir. Clearly, it's next to the gasoline, man. Like if anything happened, they could use the water to fight the fire, right? I think this part of JFK is heavily guarded. I know that. And the next action is Port Authority. Let's go! Make that jump, boys. Yo, yesterday this guy took me one of the military base. I'm telling you, man, I don't know how they let me in to drop the passenger inside. But the guy has his credential, you know, he got to the gate. Yeah, there's a military base right there by Far Rockaway. As soon as you get on that bridge, you know what do you call it? I forgot the bridge, what it's called. Man, you can't mess around with military bases, you know. Not go any faster. This car restricted to 70 miles an hour because these cars are really fast, man. I wish I could use all that brute force, you know, all that power. Tesla, I don't think anybody can mess around with Tesla's, you know, like horsepower, you know. Tesla has Plaid, right? It's most expensive Tesla. I think it's more expensive than Model X. That car, man, forget about it. No production car so far has beaten the Tesla, the Plaid, right? Because it's got 1,000 horsepower, and these cars, they take off really fast, man. Very fast. I think this thing do 60 seconds in like 1.2 seconds. Very fast. Another car like mine, you can. be in that hearse, you know. You know what Brooklyn?
Thank you so much.
You got it anytime.
Using the huh?
Yeah.
All right, have a good day.
Take care. Yeah, I got it.
Make sure. That's it. There it is.
Take care. Yes, man. These airport jobs, I don't like airport jobs, man. Too much work. Man, look at the big Kiwi, man. Going east is jammed. Man, it's nothing like pulling up next to a shade. Because this car feels like a sauna, man, with the AC on. You know why? Because this stupid roof, you know, the panoramic view on a Tesla. I don't know, man, it doesn't make no sense. It has wide open thing and sun beats inside the car. Defeat the freaking purpose of having all. I mean, if it was sunroof like a small one, that you could slide back and forth, that's okay. But you know, for the whole car, it doesn't make no sense. That's why most of regular car come with traditional roof, right? You got the metal thing in between insulation, and then you got the liner, and that obstructs all the sun, obviously, right? And if you have the AC on, it makes the car cooler from inside too. That's why my phone gets hot, man. Gets hot and it starts to swirl, you know what I'm talking about, and then buffers, and you go certain places where there's no cell towers, and then you don't get no service, obviously, right? Oh, Charlie, it's live, my friend. I always do this live. Charlie, welcome to the channel, my friend. I have one of my, Tash is one of my moderator. She could tell you, she joined my live stream all the time. Charlie, thank you for coming here, my friend. Are you from the States? Yeah, man. If I end up buying an electric vehicle with, at one point, there's no other alternative, because obviously once they phase out these ICE cars, which is internal combustion vehicle, which is not going to happen in my lifetime, so I'm not going to be buying an EV. You know what I'm talking about? I like gas vehicles, but the problem is 2030, in order for me to stay on Uber Lyft, I need to change my car to electric vehicle. Because by 2030, they want all rideshare drivers to switch to actually electric vehicles. And at that point, you know, I'm definitely not going to buy a Tesla. No way. Mainly because of this roof. Because the panoramic view, the glass, the sun is beaming on you. The only things it serves as, you know, like if you want to see the sky. Or you can see, you know, like if you're in the city, you can see the skyscrapers and, you know, the skyline of New York. Sometimes it looks really cool, but other than that, it defeats the purpose. Or Tesla, what they could do, if they're smart enough, they could turn the roof into solar, right? Turn it into solar, so while you're driving your car, oh no, Tash, yeah, we talked about it the other day. Oh, Heidi, how you doing, Heidi? Nice to see you, Heidi. How you been? Oh no, the full self-driving, that's a suicidal, you know? I mean, if you're gonna be driving with full self-driving autonomous software, you're literally looking for it, honestly. And you gotta pay for it. Tash, does your car has the full self-driving? Because you gotta pay for it. You gotta pay for it, and then if you mess up, they'll take away the full self-driving from you. I know that, right? They give you like maybe 3 strikes or whatever, because there's a little camera within the Tesla inside. You see, people that don't see it, it's by the rear view mirror, right? And if you're using full self-driving autonomous software and you're not aware and you're not awake, you know, because sometimes you need to touch the steering wheel in order for you to make sure that you're, you know, for the car to know that you're there. You see what I'm talking about? And I think they gave you like maybe 3 strikes, and if you don't obey, you know, whatever the term of service of the full self-driving, they will ban you. I heard Tesla can ban you. Oh, I see, Tash. What is it, $200 a month, or? Because I know, like, you could pay for one shot. It's about $8,000 or something like that. Because I know the car has the cruise control. You can use the cruise control. It's like any other car. You can set the car at certain mileage, a certain whatever the speed. You can set it up at a certain speed, and you could drive. You know what I'm talking about? But you got to be aware of your surrounding. You can't just like, like obviously cruise control. You have to be awake at all time. But people with Teslas that they have the full self-driving, I know some people, they drive and they go to nap, which is basically you're looking for it. Honestly, you cannot mix like autonomous vehicle with a human being. It's not going to work, although I know, Tash, you're from Phoenix, right? You can see those Waymos, right? Going all over the place, right? Do you have them in your where you're at, basically? Yeah, Tash, I think it's more, if I were to get that full self-driving software, I would probably pay for it, pay for it in full, and just keep, and use it whatever you feel like you want to use it. I mean, you could use it like if you're going a long distance, you know what I'm talking about, but it's got to be someone in the car with you, just in case if you want to go to sleep, someone actually could be able to take over the car. Tash, where those Waymo at, in Phoenix? I think it's Tempe, I think, or maybe just pretty much in Phoenix. Yeah, Tash, you can see those cars, right? Are you comfortable seeing a car like that with no driver driving like next to an autonomous vehicle like that? I mean, it's crazy. Those cars, they stop, they tend to hit cones, like they see the cones, they stop, they see the construction, they stop. And if you're inside the vehicle as a passenger, there's no way that you can leave the vehicle. They want you to stay in the vehicle. And then they have to call like sort of people, like they come and well, obviously if the car's, yeah, I think I have right. Yeah, well, if the car stops and you're inside the vehicle, for some reason, as a passenger, you're not going to be able to leave the vehicle. You have to stay there until they either they could actually reach the car remotely to restart the vehicle, if there's someone to come actually to help. I mean, because you're signing your life away. This is the problem with most people. They don't read the fine print. Yeah, I request the car, there's no drive, I don't have to deal with the driver, but you're literally looking for it. Yeah, I was gonna, honestly, they give us this interval breaks during my shift, but I decided to skip it. The only thing I don't like about, and also there's this, phantom braking, like the emergency braking with the Tesla. You could turn it off. But sometimes it's on by default. When you start the car, and when you start the Tesla, it's actually it's default. It toggled on. But what I do every time I stop and I turn it off. When I start my shift, I turn everything off. I turn everything off. Those chime in, loud thing, lane avoidance, all that stuff, I turn it off. Because I'm human, I could control the car myself. You see what I'm saying? I don't need for the car to stop for me. We're human, we act very fast. Yeah, so that emergency braking also, it's a nightmare. You know, I have to be constantly looking for it. I'm gonna go there to the control. I'm gonna nav autopilot, because that emergency braking is actually within autopilot. Under the drop down right there, which says emergency lane departure, that I turn it off also, because emergency lane departure avoidance. That means if you're driving and you keep going to the next lane, the car wants to bring you back to the lane. And right there, it's automatic emergency brake, and it's off at this point because I turned it off when I left the airport, and it's still off. But there's no way for me to know, and sometimes it goes on by itself. Emergency braking, the car stops. Like the other day, it happened to me 6 times so far. I count them. You know, like since I've been driving Teslas for 3 years so far. And yesterday, same thing. I had this girl, right? She was in the car, and clearly she wasn't wearing her seatbelt. And I talked about it because sometimes I don't like to tell people wear your seatbelt. You know, you're adult enough. You know, you get in the car, you put a seatbelt. It's common sense. And then I could see her looking at her phone. By the time I was driving, I wasn't even driving fast, and the emergency braking was on. And this traffic stopped in front of me. The car also suddenly stopped, and the car just, bam, stopped. Very quick, fast. It's very violent, I'm telling you. No, Tash, I agree with you 100%. The car is cool. You know, if you have a car like that and you live in the lower 48 in some of the states, like for instance Phoenix, you know, Arizona, you got flat surface. You know, I mean, all your most of your roads are smooth and everything. You know what I'm talking about? But I bet you, you know, maybe someday you want to bring your car to inner cities, like New York. There's potholes everywhere. Roads are horrible. They never fix anything. And you know, because I think Tash, you mentioned that your car is performance. Your Tesla Y model is performance. It's got airbags. It does not have struts. You see what I'm talking about? These the cars, like the regular model Y, and then the 3, they all have struts. You know, and for some reason, it's a very harsh ride because what I think what I think myself, you know, because you know how struts, they compress. There's a travel, you know, when you go driving the car, you know, the specials, they travel up and down, you know what I'm saying? And then because the Tesla has this heavy battery, and it's underneath your feet, you can see it, right? If you go charge your car, you click on the icon of battery, it could show you the car. Before, they used to, you see, they just updated the software. Now they don't even show you how the car is, the structure of the car, and how the battery, where the battery is located. Now you click on the icon, it only show you the percentage of the battery. Like before, you used to click on it because they update software every once in a while. And clearly now you cannot see the car icon with the battery, because you can see the battery underneath the car. So I'm sure that these batteries are it's almost, they weigh half of this car. I think so, if I'm mistaken, but the battery, they weigh so much, and they happen to be in the bottom of the car. They kind of sort of almost like have a weight on the struts, and they do compress the struts a little bit. That's why there's no travel when you drive these cars in some of the city streets. You know, I'm gonna tell you the truth. You know, I've got a complaint sometimes from people, you know, about why the car rides that way, why it's not smooth, whatever, and I start explaining to them exactly what it's like, what's wrong, you know. But it's cool. I mean, look, the cars are very nice. I mean, look, efficient. I mean, if you don't want it to dump, you know, to go, you know, use your gas. I mean, the cars, it's really maintenance free. There's no moving part. Obviously, there's no oil changes and things like that. The only thing is sometimes if things happen to the car, you cannot diagnose the car on your own. You know, you have to, you know, kind of sort of make an appointment, having to take the car for them to diagnose it, you know? Like I drive my Camry and I have this little scanner. I don't have cheap scanner. I bought it for like almost $800, which it gives you the code that gives you everything what's wrong with the car. I could even actually, with my scanner, I could program my key fob. You see what I'm talking about? That's how good my scanner is. Yeah, I could do a lot with my scanner, and I could pinpoint the problem exactly, and I could do it. You see what I'm saying? I could work on my Camry, do a lot of works, everything I could do on the car, except when it comes to heavy stuff. Like if anything happened with transmission, then I have to need the lift, you know, to lift the car. Oh yeah, that's your hobby's responsibility. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, your husband there, why not? I mean, I don't know if you go around Phoenix, there's plenty of chargers there. I think you have no problem to actually plug in your car. But you mentioned also that you guys, you know, you have the setup at home, right? You probably have level 2. You know, you just plug it in all day. I mean, overnight, or you know, it charged overnight, basically. I'm picking up this guy and his kids.
You go in first. Let me sit in the middle. Because you guys fight. There you go.
How you doing?
Move over.
They tussle each other?
Yeah. No, sit here. Move over.
I just wait for you to buckle them up?
Yeah.
Or, it's up to you. Michael, right?
Yes.
You guys all good?
Yeah.
All right.
Good to be in an air-conditioned car today.
Yeah, definitely, yes. It's just like, I don't know, I'm here, I cannot feel the AC because of the rooftop. You see how this panoramic view right
Yeah.
there? The sun beats down on you all day. Yeah,
They make shades for it. We have.
They do. Oh, you do?
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
a Tesla too. I hate it.
Yeah, that's what I just spoke to one. I spoke like a friend online and talking about the shade. Yeah, I never thought of it, but I've heard about it. But I think they could have more likely make sort of like a solar system on top and cover the car instead of having it wide open like
Yeah,
that. You know?
right.
Yeah. Solar panel, maybe it will charge the vehicle while you're driving it. I guess.
That's a good idea. I don't know how much energy that produces.
Yeah,
Whatever the
it would
case
not
may be,
produce
we're not
that
ready
much.
for electric cars.
Yeah, that's what I was
I
saying.
felt like
you
a
know.
guinea pig since
Guinea pig.
2018.
Exactly. They
And the
use
car's been in service 28 times
damn 28 times.
and $15,000.
Damn, that's ridiculous. Yeah,
That's a lot of
because-
money.
Yeah, a lot of money. I mean,
They're not reliable.
yeah, that's what I was said. But I like to offend people that own these cars. You know, like they using public to do their own R&D, research and development. You see what I'm talking about?
On
I
the
mean,
data?
The data, right? Yeah, it's basically this what they're doing. I mean,
Right.
they're using us. I mean,
Yeah, I mean you can turn all that stuff off, but I see what you mean.
oh yeah, you know, yeah. For me, this is what I do. I turn everything off when I drive. You know, the thing that I hate with the car also is the phantom braking.
Phantom braking?
Yeah, it's emergency braking. Does it ever happen to you where you drive, you get closer to an object, the car just
Oh right. You
jump
can't
up.
turn that off.
You could turn it off, but it comes on as default. When you turn it off, you drive and it tuggers back
Yeah.
on. I can show it to you right here because I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very violent. You know, we human, we can react a lot faster.
No, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I have it too.
Yeah, it's right here, and I have it always off. What do you have? The 3?
No, X.
Oh, nice. The X is huge,
Yeah.
and you have more range on the X.
Not really. We got
It's very deceiving. You know,
yeah,
like
no,
it's
it's
very,
an estimate.
yeah.
Our estimate right now, we've had the car since 2018. When we charge it full, it's 200 miles, but it's more like 150.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah,
See,
that's-
like me,
that's
I had
bogus.
90%. I only
Your
drove the
hazards
car.
are on.
Yeah, I just drove the car for not even 4 hours, maybe. Yeah, 4.5 hours, 5, and it's almost at 40%
Yeah.
right now.
It's optimal.
Yep.
Estimate optimal conditions.
Yeah, see this. I don't like the emergency departure
Oh,
avoidance.
yeah.
Almost the car wants to get you back to the lane.
Yeah. Too much. Too much.
I mean, if you're using it for personal, because these cars, I don't recommend these cars to rideshare drivers, because you know, I mean, you can only drive a certain amount of hours, and then you have to stop and go recharge.
It's not like filling up with gas. Gas takes
5 minutes.
a couple minutes.
Yeah, and then
And better range.
yeah, it's true. Right.
We're trading ours.
I mean,
we've had enough.
yeah, definitely. I mean, there is a future for these cars, but
Oh, for
not
sure.
right. Yeah, just not right now in our
Next
generation. Yeah.
5 years, maybe 10 years.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Yeah. They need to get the charging time down, and they will.
Yeah, I mean, if they
They'll get
have-
it down to 15 minutes. So.
That's fast, 15 minutes. Yeah.
Well, my friend has a EV6, the Hyundai EV6, and he uses I don't know, he has a membership like Supercharge America or something.
Right,
He
right.
mentioned he can go from like 20 to 80% in 15 minutes.
You might be right. Yeah.
Because I know
even-
that you're not supposed to go down to 0, and you're also not supposed to charge them to 100%.
That's not. Yeah, you have to limit.
Because it takes too long. It's the
Yeah.
same with us. Like we don't bother the last 10%. It takes forever.
Yeah. You just gotta plug it
Their
in.
trip charge, it's like 190. Like the extra last 10 miles is not worth it.
Right. And honestly, I drove this car with 0% for almost like 6-7 miles.
Oh yeah,
That's
I think the estimate is 5 to 20 miles.
See, that's
when
what I
it's
meant.
zero.
You know, because I know
I've driven with 0 too.
Yeah, internal combustion vehicle, you could drive a gas car on 26 miles on empty tank.
Oh, wow.
The pump will get hot and burn
Right.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the problem is some of the cars they have the you have to kind of drop be able to change that pump. Yeah. You don't. I don't. Yeah. As soon as but you want it to fill up quick.
So Rebels, they're really pushing this promos. I noticed it used to be 20%, but now I'm getting 30%.
That ain't bad, man. Take advantage of it,
Yeah.
honestly, because I don't know how long they're gonna last these people.
Yeah, they're really just trying to get market share, I guess, right?
Well, I don't think they have market share because they don't have supply. You know, I like Uber Lyft. I drive for Uber Lyft also. I have
Yeah.
my own vehicle. I have
Okay.
a Camry, right? But I drive for them since the inception.
That
I was
makes-
with them actually the first day before even they launched the whole ride share. Yeah, it's true.
So they don't
But
have the
now-
supply, they don't have the drivers, you mean?
Well, it's not that they don't have cars.
Oh, enough cars.
Yeah,
'cause
they
they're
don't-
using all these.
Yeah, they only have 450 cars. You know how many of these ride share?
That's why you
Uber
have to
Lyft?
wait a little bit.
Sometimes
Yeah.
it might tell you that there is no
Airport
car.
was difficult. I remember I had to cancel a few times trying to get a Rebel for the airport. It's just too
Right,
long.
too long. Right,
Yeah.
right.
I mean, 10 minutes, like today, the estimate's going there and back was 8 minutes. That's doable. That's no big deal.
Yeah, I was on the other side of.
No, yeah, they're never far. Anything under 10 minutes, I'll be. I mean, when I do Lyft, I do the wait and save. I mean, whatever is going to be. But this is clearly going to be the cheapest with 30% off. So, you know.
Yeah, they're good trying to get people to use the service. Obviously, it's all marketing.
Sure.
Yeah, Uber they never did marketing from the beginning. I've been with them since the inception when they came.
Well, they
on board.
have billboard ads.
Oh no, now they started doing
Yeah.
for some reason, but They always, go to markets and they always
Remember they had a whole bunch of these. They had Juno.
Juno. Yeah,
Remember
Juno.
that?
I was with
And
Juno.
Via, is that still around?
Via, no, it's gone. They said they still have the service in Jersey, but I'm not sure if that's the case.
There were other rideshare ones.
There's
too, right?
another. Yeah, I'm with 5 different apps in New York City. We have Empower.
Power.
Yeah, it's a new one. It's true. Download it. Maybe you might want to use it someday. Also the Curb. It's really Curb.
That's a taxi one, right?
Yeah, but because now Uber actually partnered with Taxi Limousine Commission. Before they used to be enemies. Now they're actually on the same page, right?
Okay.
So now you can request a car. You can request a taxi through an Uber app. You can see the taxi icon in that app. I don't know if you do use Uber.
I do sometimes.
Yeah, you could use it. Sometimes you could request
That's interesting.
a driver. Yeah, so they partner with them because most of the drivers they get Uber X rides through the system of Curb.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You guys are pretty good. Luke, I'm sorry we had to stick the camera up your nose. It hurt? Yeah. It tickled or it hurt? Are you tired, buddy? It hurt? Are you tired?
They're twin?
No, everybody thinks they're twins. He's 3, he's 5.
Wow, it's 2 years apart. They look alike.
2 years apart. Yeah, well, they're brothers.
No, I know because in terms of being because I thought they were twin. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people do. There's 2 more of them. 4 boys.
No girls, right?
Boys.
I don't like girls.
Yeah, so we really tried with Tesla. We did. I mean,
Yeah.
there's things about that car we love, and it's like nothing else. But if
You're
it was,
you're a New Yorker, right?
yeah,
Yeah. I would never thought maybe someone from New York would buy an electric vehicle, like for
Yeah, I
personal
mean,
use. I mean,
if you have a home, like
yeah,
you charge it, but we're just
exactly.
tired of charge. Those flow chargers helped a lot. The street chargers, because parking is hard to begin with.
beginning, yeah.
So now we just park it there, charge overnight. So that was very helpful.
And from Rebels Depot, they have superchargers
They
there.
do, but it's kind of far away.
No, it's not. It's only 5 minutes. I mean, it's where the deep. It's actually right here, East Williamsburg.
Is it?
Yeah, it's right off
But
Flush.
I think it's more expensive, isn't it?
They're
Flow
49 cents a kilowatt.
I think it's more expensive than flow charger.
49 cents.
And flow charger is even closer.
They just raised it. I can see it says 54 cents now.
Yeah, I think it's more. Let me see what the flow charger is. Flow charger is really close. I can walk to it.
And it's fast charger,
Well, not fast. It's
level 2.
Yeah, it's level 2, right?
But Rebel has charges. It's not that far from you, honestly. It's
This-
only 10 minutes from
Off peak's $1 an hour. I don't know how much that is per kilowatt.
Oh, okay.
But the charges, like if I go history, yeah, I mean I paid like $13 the last time we charged it.
Yeah.
$12, $15, $12.
Right. This,
Oh well, they tell you how many kilowatts you use, so I can probably divide it.
yeah,
but
this,
anyways.
this decent. Yeah. Look, no, what I meant is like honestly, the Rebel Depot,
Yeah,
it's right there. It's near you. It's only
I'll take a look.
maybe not even 8-10 minute drive from
Alright,
where I picked
I'll
you
take a
up.
look.
It's
It's
true.
another option.
And it's really fast. They have,
Yeah.
by the time I plug this thing sometime and I watch it, it charges really fast, but 30 minutes goes to 90%.
I'll look
Like,
up where it is.
Yeah, it's actually, I don't know, you know the Pfizer building, the old Pfizer building? It's on Flushing and Marcy.
Okay.
Yeah, 630,
How long a walk
630
is that,
Flushing. I mean, honestly, it's good exercise. This is
Sure.
walking distance to Broadway.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll
Check
see.
it out, and it's not that far
Yeah.
from you, yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, we won't have the car much longer. Okay. Going back to gas.
To gas, yeah. I think you tried and you know what it's like. Yeah.
All right.
Take care.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, oh yeah. desert sun, right? Yeah, you know, I mean, look, if Tesla wants to succeed, they have to listen to the consumers. You know, what the problem with the car, what they need to kind of sort of resolve in order for people to keep buying those cars. You know, clearly I could see this guy, he's had the car since 2018. I'm surprised that he had the car since 2018. Yeah, Heidi, it was the same thing, right? When he had that rental, the sun used to beat on you, right? Like, for instance, right now, I could feel it in my head. But it's cool that there's that shade, you know, that you can put in on top of the car while you're driving it, because the shade happens to be within the car. I'm you know, it's positive 100%. It's got to be within the car. And this guy, he's not really that far from the chargers. You know, Revel Depot, actually in Brooklyn, he's about not even 8 minutes, honestly, from where he's at. From where I picked him up. All he's got to do, just go there, charge the car. The best time to go charge the car at the Revel Depot in Brooklyn, it's nighttime. They're all empty, all the chargers empty. You find like a couple cars there, a few cars, and the Revel's cars also, they charge them overnight, you know, and they put them away for people to come, you know, to actually pick them up for the next shift. But, you know, yeah, Tash, I'm just seeing in comment. Yeah, they don't let you, the new software, it's even worse. I'm not sure, I don't know why. This is, I'm talking generally about everything, you know. It's nothing like a previous generation, you know, like anything, cars, whatever, anything they make new, it makes it even, you know, impossible to get used to some new stuff. You know what I'm talking about? And it's always for the worst. Yeah, like here, I can see now because I can see because I drive all of them. I've driven, you know, most of the cars there. Some of them I haven't driven yet, you know, because they have Ys and 3s, right? They have a couple of Kias, also the electric. I never driven those. But now they don't even, like, if you click on the percentage icon, it will show you the mileage. But if you click on the battery icon, it does not show you the car. Before it used to show you the car, how the car is all, you know, it's made, because it's unibody, and they have that battery actually installed in it's actually at the bottom of your feet, you know. It pretty much, battery takes all part of the bottom of the vehicle. And Tesla, they just revealed their 2025. The Model Y, it's called, I forgot what it's called. Yeah, it has the Model Y. It has some kind of alias name to it, you know, like yeah, I looked at, I can see the 2025. It's got really nice, you know, like the bottom. It looks the same. There's no difference. The only thing I could see, they added like a screen in the back of the back seat. You know, we could watch whatever. And then the back of the car is really, like, it looks nice with the tail light.